Hello and welcome back once again to product placement. Finally back with some more product placement. Yay! So, there have been a couple lost episodes of product placement. First of all, I did film, actually it was an episode of Chain Reaction where I tried whatever the new flavor of McDonald's pie was. I think it was like pomegranates and cream or something like that. I bought one, came home, tried it, filmed it. Audio didn't record on it for some reason, so that one's gone. I was going to film one for the new chocolate strawberry Oreos for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day ended up falling a couple days before my paycheck, which I just got today. So wasn't able to film that one in time. Plus it's after Valentine's Day now. I was just up at the store and they've already pulled them, so I can't even squeak it in as a, 3 days later type of thing. But I did finally get a couple of the other items I wanted to try, so I'm going to do those now. They are, sticking to my tradition of things that I try, the new edition of Pop-Tarts. So we have the Dunkin Donuts Pop-Tarts. I had planned on doing these for a while, but all I could find was the larger boxes before, and they were crazy expensive at the time, and being on a limited budget that I was like, no, not doing that. So today I was up at the store and they had the smaller boxes and they were on sale, 2 boxes for $5, which is normally the price of 1 box. So I was like, alright, they're here now, let's do them. So the first one up is Vanilla Latte, as you can see there. Dunkin Donuts Vanilla Latte. And the second one is Dunkin Donuts Chocolate Mocha, as you can see there. There were a couple other flavors that I believe are new as well, but they didn't say new or limited edition on them, because these weren't on sale by 2 for $5. It was 3 for $5. So I was like, well, is there another new flavor I can get? And there were a couple that I saw, but I wasn't 100% sure if they were new or if I just hadn't seen them before. So I kind of passed on those for right now. I'm going to try these two just because they're limited edition. A couple weeks from now, maybe I'll try the other one that I saw if it's still around. If not, then I don't know. So we're going to do this the way we did last time, where I'm going to take out 1 sleeve from each. I'm going to take out 1 Pop-Tart from each sleeve, eat 1 cold and 1 hot. So I got the toaster on standby in the kitchen, so let's open these up. So these are the chocolate mocha. Oh, in case you're wondering what the third flavor I got was, it was just a regular flavor that I know I would eat. I believe it was the s'more flavors or something like that. So there's 1 envelope of chocolate mocha, and now the vanilla latte. And the funny thing about this is it actually kind of fits into my new job, because my new job actually has, it's not the direct department I work in, but we have a Starbucks licensed thing. So they want me to actually start learning how to make all the Starbucks drinks so I can be cross-trained into everything. And I'm just like, yeah, I have no desire to do that. If I wanted to do that, I would have worked at Starbucks a long time ago. But now they're forcing me to do it. I also have to get bar certified so I can serve alcohol, which I was already bar certified at one point, but apparently my certification lapsed at the end of last year, so I have to retake it all. Alright, so opening up the envelopes, these are the vanilla latte. So we're going to set 1 aside. I didn't get any plates in here, so okay, these are just going to have to sit on the table for a second. So we got those, and here are our chocolate mocha. Alright, so we're going to take 1 chocolate mocha, 1 vanilla latte, and we're going to go throw these into the toaster. Be right back. Alright, and through the magic of editing, we're back. So we have our plate of cold Pop-Tarts, and our plate of toasted Pop-Tarts. Ooh, warm to the touch. Ooh. Alright, so which one are we going to try first? Let's go with the vanilla latte cold first, or the iced vanilla latte if you want to go there. Alright, I'm going to break off a chunk of this here, just like that, and let's see how it tastes. It smells like vanilla, and something else, I'm not sure. Maybe a faint hint of cinnamon, or just vanilla, kind of coffee. Yeah, I think that's what it is, like a coffee. Yeah, okay, so it smells like vanilla and coffee. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Honestly, I was sitting here thinking, what does that taste like? What does that taste like? It kind of tastes like a pancake. Or like a vanilla glazed donuts. Or not vanilla glazed, but like a toffee glazed or something like that, where it's the white frosting, but then they put that drizzle on it that gives it like an odd coffee-like flavor. Yeah, kind of pancakey though. So I was first tasting, I was like, okay, that tastes like vanilla. And then I was like, okay, there's an odd flavor, which is kind of like when you first taste something that has coffee in it, like the first time I had a frappe. Yeah, it's a milkshake, but it has a coffee flavor, which took a little while to get used to, but now I love them. So when I was tasting that, I was like, okay, there's like that weird coffee taste. And then after everything blended, it's like, that tastes like something I've had before. What is it? And then like pancake popped in my head. But now, like, as I'm thinking about it, like I said, it kind of tastes like those frosted donuts that kind of have like more of a toffee, not coffee, toffee taste. Let's try it hot now. We're going to break off a piece of our toasted vanilla latte Pop-Tart. Now, that smells like a marshmallow, like a nice toasted marshmallow. Alright, let's see how the hot vanilla latte compares to the iced vanilla latte. Cheers. So the hot version tastes a lot smoother. It's a lot more creamier, like a nice hot glazed frosting. But overall, it kind of has the same flavor. Now, these are meant to be based on the drinks, as you can see there on the corner. Not necessarily donuts, but I'm definitely getting a donut-y flavor and kind of texture in the crust. So I don't know if that's kind of what they were going for, but these are supposed to be based on the actual drinks, not the donuts. And this vanilla latte does actually show like a sprinkle of cinnamon or something on the top there. So maybe I was on track with that cinnamon smell. Yeah, overall they're not bad. They kind of taste like a pancake or a donut or a toasted marshmallow or, you know, some creamy donut icing. Like if you go to Krispy Kreme and you get the nice fresh glazed out of the oven and it's got that nice gooey frosting melted all over it. That's kind of what the hot ones taste like. So if these were just Dunkin Donut flavored Pop-Tarts and not necessarily going for the coffees, I think they would be spot on. But as far as like tasting like the drink, I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually tasted a vanilla latte. Maybe I'll make one at work tomorrow and see how it compares, and I can come back and tell you. Alright, so that's the vanilla latte. So now let's try the chocolate mocha. We have our cold chocolate mocha here. Going to break a chunk off of it. That's a rather big chunk, but it'll do. Definitely smells like mocha. That odd, bitter, sweet kind of chocolate where you can tell it's supposed to be chocolate, but it has an odd coffee sensation to it. Kind of has like a fudgy smell too. Looks like it might be a fudge-based filling inside of it. But definitely it smells like mocha, so let's see how it tastes. I don't think I've ever actually had mocha either. I mean, I've had like mocha flavored things, but I don't remember being much of a fan of mocha. Anyway, let's try it and see what we think. Cheers. Okay, again, I'm getting more of a donut flavor than a coffee flavor. Overall, it kind of tastes like those nice, like, thick, like, kind of devil's food chocolate donuts that are usually topped with some type of icing, but they're, like, really delicious. But it does have that slight mocha-y coffee chocolate flavor, which occasionally you do get on those donuts in the icing. So again, if these were going for donuts, I'd say they were spot on, but going for a drink base, not understanding where that's coming from. Not much I'll say about the cold or iced, I don't want to call it iced because that would imply that I got it out of the freezer, which some people have requested that I try them out of the freezer as well, because that is a thing with Pop-Tarts. Funny enough, not too long ago, me and I believe it was KT and a couple others were talking about something, and KT mentioned how I was odd for eating cold Pop-Tarts, or something along those lines. One of these two ways was odd to him. And then like a bunch of people that were in the chat with us were like, what are you talking about? That's the way I always eat them. And it's like, he's like, yeah, but you're always supposed to toast them, aren't you? And I was like, well, you know, some Pop-Tart commercials used to say to stick them in the freezer and eat them cold, because they get like gummier and chewier and stuff like that. But those are usually like the dairy-based ones, like the birthday cake flavor, some the ones that have like the creamy milk-based filling. Those are usually for those, because I don't really like those type. But basically you can do that with any Pop-Tarts. So I have had a couple people request that I start doing them frozen, but usually once I buy these, I come home and I film these right away, so I don't really have time to put them in the freezer. So yeah, maybe someday I'll start doing that, back when I'm living on my own again and things like that. But for right now, we're just going to do the regular and the toasted. So the whole point I brought that up for was I don't really like calling the non-heated ones iced because that implies that they were in the ice box, which they weren't. Alright, so here's my toasted chocolate mocha. Kind of smells like a s'more. Just like heated fudge, like icing that you'd put on like ice cream or something. Nice toasted like graham cracker, toasted marshmallow smell. Again, I think that's just in the pastry though. Alright, let's try it before it gets too cold. Cheers. Okay, that one I'm not really sure about. Heated up, it does definitely bring out more of that coffee flavor, the mocha coffee type of thing going on. But that's kind of all you really taste. It kind of eliminates all the other flavors that are there when you're just eating them cold. It does have kind of a graham crackery kind of taste to it as well, but I think that's just the crispiness of the pastry, not necessarily anything they've put into it for flavoring. Yeah, it kind of just has like a mocha and kind of shaved chocolate flavor on it, which as you can see on the box, it kind of has shaved chocolate on the top of the whipped cream. Yeah, it's just kind of that bitter chocolate, but it does definitely have more of a coffee flavor heated. So as far as them supposed to be tasting like actual coffee drinks and not donuts, I think the hot chocolate mocha kind of nails it the most compared to all 4 versions that I've tried here. But overall, probably my least favorite in terms of flavor. I definitely like the cold chocolate mocha better than the hot chocolate mocha as far as these Pop-Tarts go. So yeah, the hot chocolate mocha would probably be my bottom ranked. I'd probably say it's kind of a tie between the 2 colds as my middle ground there, and I'd probably say I like the heated vanilla latte the best out of the 4 ways that I've tried it. So, got hot vanilla latte, and then like cold vanilla latte and cold chocolate mocha are kind of the same. They're kind of interchangeable. Although I'd probably say if I had to rank those, I'd put the cold chocolate mocha slightly above the cold vanilla latte just because it has more of that fudgy flavor, which I like. But then definitely the hot chocolate mocha would be at the bottom. So we got hot vanilla, cold chocolate, cold vanilla, hot chocolate. Does that make sense? Alright. So that's my ranking of these. Sorry it's been so long since I've done one of these videos, but as you guys all know from all my other videos, I was having some financial troubles. I am back working now, so now I have pay coming back in, so hopefully I can start doing some stuff again more regularly. My other problem is I now have additional roommates, so scheduling is a little odd for when I can actually just sit down, have the place to myself, and record like this. So I kind of have to be in the right frame of mind to squeeze in like an entire day of recording into one session. But yeah, overall, that's my review of the new Dunkin Donuts, or limited edition Dunkin Donuts Latte Pop-Tarts, whatever you want to call them. They actually have like a weird name for what these are called, like Latte-licious, some weird crap like that. I'm too lazy to look it up right now. But yeah, Dunkin Donuts Coffee Pop-Tart. There you have it. So until next time, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. The links are down there in the description. Click the bell up there. Make sure you're getting notifications every time I post new content, because for some reason subscribing isn't enough. They want to know that you actually want to see my videos and you're not just subscribing to subscribe. Makes sense to me, right? So do all that stuff. Until next time. Cheers.